Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with my next NECA unboxing video. So excited I am to present this video to you. Before we get into this unboxing, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so and tap the notification bell so you get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Next, I'm going to say all hail NECA. All hail NECA, all hail NECA. I've said that before. They continue to always outdo themselves. This is going to be an unboxing of The Silence of the Lambs, the Hannibal Lecter action figure. And this movie, of course, is a classic. If you've never seen The Silence of the Lambs, you must be hiding under a rock. If you don't like horror films, then I can understand. But other than that, if you've never seen this movie, you must be have been under a rock over the last 20 years. Silence of the Lambs was released February the 14th of 1991, Valentine's Day, coincidentally. It grossed over $272 million worldwide. Starred Jodie Foster as Clarice, the detective Clarice Starling, and Sir Anthony Hopkins as the notorious psychotic man-eating cannibal killer, Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Before we even look at the action figure, though, I just had to first give praises to this box. The box cover is designed after the movie promo poster for the film, which features, of course, as I mentioned, Anthony Hopkins on the cover there. That is absolutely awesome how they designed it. NECA always gets a hats off to me for how they design their boxes. Here's the top of the box here. It says The Silence of the Lambs. Side of the box says the same thing. And then here's the back of the box, which actually shows the figure, and it has a little autobiography or whatever about the character himself. And it's in red and blood red. And that is, of course, for a reason, because of the character that we're dealing with. Let's read what that says there. A psychotic named Buffalo Bill is murdering women and believing it takes one to know one. Agent Clarice Starling is sent to interview a demented prisoner, Hannibal Lecter, a cannibalistic psychiatrist whose fascination with the young agent is as great as his hunger for murder. As their relationship develops, Starling is forced to control, control not only her own demons, but also an evil so powerful she may not have the courage to stop. All right, that printing is a little small there, so forgive me. All right, so yeah, now read that. Let's actually take a look at the inside of the boxes. The box itself. Here's the inner flap, which features the figure designed after, again, Hannibal Lecter. And it comes with it looks like some kind of I was going to say a cage, but this is a prison scene, if you can recall the prison scene, which we'll describe that in a moment. But here is, before we take it out of the box, got a lot of glare going on there. He has a bloody face and blood all over his prison tunic there, because he murdered both of the police officers that came to actually serve him dinner in this particular scene. And it looks like there's a dinner tray there too. Very cool. Okay, so let's get this out of the box here. Let's see. Again, this movie came out in '91. It's hard to believe it's been that long ago. With the movie, there were, I think, 2 sequels. There was a Hannibal, which was released in 2001, followed by the 2 prequel films, Red Dragon, which came out in 2002, and then Hannibal Rising, which came out in 2007. I vaguely remember those other 2 films. The one that always stands out to me is, of course, the very first one. Okay. All right, so yep, we got them outside the box. And there's a little diorama back here which has the prison bars. It looks like moonlight shining through the prison bars there. That is pretty cool. Okay. And as I showed you, he comes with 2 head sculpts. Okay, the bloody mouth. And then the maniacal facial expression that he has. Well, it looks like when he's getting ready to attack. And here is the nightstick here that he uses. The police officer's nightstick, which he uses to beat the officer's head in, basically, causing cerebral hematoma. Okay, get that out of there. Oh, this darn thing doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, I want to get the nightstick out first. It's not really a reason for me to do any head swap outs necessarily. Oh, there's a little rubber band thing around the waist clamp. It's a waist clamp that they have. Let's go ahead and cut that loose. There we go. All right, we're going to set him down and put this the prison bars together. And there is the dig that. That pretty much this pretty much puts the whole scene together. There's the plate of food that they deliver to him on the floor here, and some other little trinkets right there. I think it was steak, spinach, and I don't know what that was right there, but it was a very brutal scene. Okay, so there are. It's like 2 sets of prison bars. Let's put this here. Let me give this a little bit more light too. All right, there's one. Make sure I'm putting these on right. This is really neat, man. NECA is just, I mean, they're awesome, man. And what they do, they are the masters of horror toys and scary toys. And excellent at their craft. I'm just thinking of what to say as wow, that didn't take long to put together. So there we go. So there are the prison bars. And then there are the foot pegs right there. If you can see that, where we're going to stand them up. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's see. Oh, I see. I see what I'm doing wrong. I see what I am doing wrong here. Please bear with me. Okay, so this goes in like that. I picked these up at Best Buy, by the way. Picked this up at Best Buy, by the way. There was only one sitting on the shelf. I remember seeing another gentleman's video. I think it's JC. He does comic book reviews. He does toy previews and reviews of upcoming toys that are coming out. And I said, man, I would love to get that, the Hannibal Lector. Because again, I'm a huge fan of that movie. And as I'm putting this together, I just want to say too, just give you a little bit more information. So Anthony Hopkins also is known for, if you're not familiar, he plays as Odin, or has played as Odin in the Thor films. Who is it? Jodie Foster. She's spoken out actually against comic book movies. She said that, I think she said something like comic book movies have are not really. She doesn't consider them to be really films per se, something like that. She, as well as Martin Scorsese, a couple of other few actors have spoken out against comic book movies. And that's their opinion. She's made some recent films, but most of the films that she's been in have been ambiguous and in mediocrity as far as I'm concerned. But she still has had a successful career as both an actress, producer, and director. Anyway, so here we go. We got it together there. I'm going to put the nightstick in his hand. I should have probably did this first. Yep, there we go. All right. Just slid that right on in. So there he is. Dr. Hannibal Lecter in his cage. Let's lower the camera there. Let's see. Okay. All right. So there we are. Or there we go, I should say. Move this over a little bit more. So there he is. Yeah. And Dr. Hannibal Lecter. And let's put this behind here. Let's see. Give it a little bit more movie accuracy. Wish I had like a nightlight or something like that to put behind there. That would make it even more ominous looking. Okay. We'll stand this box up behind there so it'll completely stand. So yeah, there it is. That is really creepy cool. NECA has outdone themselves again. I'm absolutely loving this. So sorry it's taking me so long to put it together. Okay. All right, so yeah, there we go. Dr. Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lamb, another NECA production. Thank you so much, NECA, again, for what you guys do. I really appreciate it as a collector. This actually hit stores recently as I said, this past week. It's the only one that I seen when I went to go pick it up. So you can either go find it online at the NECA website, or just do like I like to do, as I like to find my figures out in the wild. And this is how I found them. So, all right, that's it. That's all, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace, love, and hair grease.